what else is going on right now? Liz and I saw Ex Machina the other night. Really cool movie starring Domhnall Gleeson, Brendan Gleeson's son, who's been in a bunch of cool stuff lately, and Oscar Isaac. I just occurred to me, I think both of those guys are going to be in the new Star Wars. That's fun. And kind of like Gattaca, this is a movie that I think I'm going to be coming back to a lot over the years because it is so freaking probable, the stuff being explored in this movie. Gattaca, all the stuff with gene therapy and designer genes and, you know, god babies versus babies that are more engineered, is definitely, you know, that's where we're headed towards in our lifetime. I know right now it's more geared toward like stopping disease, but it's going to reach a point where it's going to be like, well, here's your wife and your, you know, genes. Here's 1,000 different combinations between those genes. Here's the, you know, the ones that we think you might like the most, and just pick what you want. Here's blue eyes, here's brown eyes, here's a man, here's a woman, here's an IQ of 180, etc., etc., etc. So that was Gattaca. Ex Machina is fascinating because as we advance our AI research more and more, we're really going to have to start asking ourselves, if we create something that gives off the impression of self-awareness, that can pass the Turing test, do those things have any rights, you know? And there have already been some studies done on this with like robotic, you know, dogs or whatever, where people really form an attachment to them and then they're asked to like destroy them at the end. And of course that's really hard and painful to do because, yeah, people can form emotional attachments to anything that gives off any kind of anthropomorphic sensation, you know, that kind of thing. So Ex Machina explores this stuff really well, and you know, basically the idea in the movie is that there's a Turing test going on, but there's more to it than that. And this android that's at the center of the film, you don't really know what they're thinking. Like, they're behaving so much like a human, but you know, what else is going on in their robot brain and their programming and all that. So that's all I want to say, because you know, there's some great twists in it. But Liz and I enjoyed it immensely. It's a beautiful looking movie. There's a great contrast between this like setting that the movie takes place in. It looks like, you know, the middle of New Zealand or I don't know, Iceland or something. I have no idea where it is, but it's gorgeous. And then the house is beautiful, like built into the stone and all that. And then you go from, yeah, the outside of the house to like the deep basement where all the experiments are happening and everything's very clinical and laboratory-like. And yeah, I don't want to say anything else. Watch the movie Ex Machina, well worth the $6 that I paid through Google Play. That was the first time I tried using Google Play because I've had trouble renting stuff on Amazon Instant and playing it through Chromecast. It tends to be kind of jittery. And even when I play it on my PlayStation, which has an Amazon Instant Video app, it's still jittery. So, you know, and I'm kind of not crazy about Amazon right now after the, you know, New York Times article that came out. Also, my Kindle got bricked, and they weren't very helpful with that. To be fair, they were helpful in the past, but, you know, I just, anytime I can support someone else, even if it's Google, who also has problems, that's what I'm going toward. It's so hard to, you know, choose the lesser of multiple evils in this day and age. But anyway, yeah, buying or renting a movie from Google Play, really smooth experience, works great on Chromecast, Super HD, everything looked great. Ex Machina, check that out. What else?